Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on artificial intelligence. And don't worry, we're skipping all the complicated stuff. Instead, we're going to figure it all out by following the story of a little robot puppy named Bits. You know that feeling, right? When your phone just knows the exact song you want to hear, or a streaming service picks the perfect movie? It's like it can read your mind. Well, in our story, two kids, Maya and Leo, feel the exact same way about their robot, Bits. He always seems to know what they're going to do before they do it. So, what's going on? Is it actually magic?
Well, there it is, the big secret, straight from Bits himself. What feels like magic in our technology, it's not magic at all. It's something called pattern recognition. And that's the key idea we're going to unpack right now. Trust me, it's way more interesting than you might think.
So, let's all become pattern detectives for a few minutes. We're going to explore how AI systems, just like Bits, learn to make these incredibly smart guesses. And you'll see it's less about being some kind of super genius and way more about being a really, really good observer. Okay, so at its core, pattern recognition is just about finding the rules or the rhythm in a bunch of information. In the story, Bits shows the kids a little game. Sun emoji, cloud emoji, rain emoji. What comes next? You probably guessed it, right? Sun again. See? You just did exactly what an AI is built to do, just on a much, much bigger scale. But wait, for an AI to find a pattern, it needs something to look at in the first place. It needs examples. And in the AI world, we have a special name for these examples. We call them training data. For that little weather game, the emojis, the sun, cloud, and rain, that was the training data. The more examples you give an AI, the better it gets at spotting the rules. All right, so now we have our two key ideas, pattern recognition and training data. Let's see how they work together in a real-world situation, or, a treehouse world situation where the family's pet hamster, Popcorn, has gone missing. So here's the play-by-play of how Bits did it. First, the kids had to give Bits some training data. They showed him all the different spots where Popcorn had hidden before. That's step one. Then Bits put on his detective hat. He analyzed all that data and found the patterns. Popcorn really likes places that are warm, dark, and small. Oh, and he always turns left after he escapes. That's step two. And finally, using those patterns, Bits makes a prediction. He projects a map showing the most likely spot to find Popcorn. And that's step three. Now, this is absolutely the most important part. Bits didn't magically know where the hamster was. Not at all. He just applied the rules that he learned from the information the kids gave him. The AI is an amazing tool for finding patterns, but it was the human teaching that actually led to finding Popcorn. And this brings us to the biggest takeaway of all. If we humans are the teachers for AI, well, that puts a huge amount of responsibility on our shoulders. The AI just becomes a mirror, reflecting whatever data we show it. You've probably heard this phrase before, and it is the golden rule of AI: garbage in, garbage out. All it means is that if you teach an AI with bad or nonsensical or biased information, you're going to get bad, nonsensical, or biased results. The AI doesn't know the difference between good info and bad info. It just follows the patterns it sees. Just look here. On the left, you've got the good stuff, the useful training data that actually helped find Popcorn. And on the right, well, that's the garbage data the kids were joking about feeding to Bits. If they had actually taught Bits that dogs meow or that socks go on ears, the AI would just try to find patterns based on that complete nonsense. Its predictions are only ever as good as our teaching. So let's recap what we've learned. AI isn't magic, it's just a really powerful pattern detective. It learns from all the examples we give it, that's the training data, and the quality of its guesses completely depends on the quality of that data, which means that we, the humans, are the most important part of this whole equation. We're the teachers. And that leaves us with one final thought. Every single time you like a video, or you skip a song, or you click on a search result, you're providing training data. You are actively teaching the AI systems all around you. So the next time your phone guesses exactly what you want, remember Popcorn the hamster and ask yourself this: what patterns am I teaching the AI in my life?